Someone give me life 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a shit about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. 26-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, they're controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be design runs as well as his scrambles.
20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 45 yards. yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
Extra point.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Now a hit and a loop. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Jacob Hollister, 49 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first-quarter lead.
14. Jaguars, nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical. Play on the football there, and it's second down.
Chenault, incomplete. Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Ready, break.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
7-yard line.
On 1st down, Robinson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Minshew with a throw caught by Eifert, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off play action, it's Minshew. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson, and he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the 1st down at the 1-yard line, though. Now Minshew, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 3 yards out, and the Jaguars are back within a score. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in, touchdown. Chris Carson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get rolling to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They run. Robinson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Minshew. The open man is Chark. It's complete. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
43-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 9.
Minshew sets to throw. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This is Josh Lambeau. He hit from 57 a year ago. This will be from 56 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. This is Carson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And it's 3rd.
He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down, their horse. They needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise, because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the 1st down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 20.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Looking long for Westbrook. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Give them a couple of
pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
They run again with Carson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up past the 30. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Being chased out left. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the Jaguars' 36-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 32. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Seattle.
They run it with Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Chris Carson.
Tackle made there by Kamale Correa.
At the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
from the 27. Wilson forced out to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter play. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he is in for the Seattle.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Now this will make it into the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
First down and goal to go.
Now Jones. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Down by KJ.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Here we go with Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you. We're counting on you. We believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He finds an opening past the 40. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 31-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
2nd and 8 at the Packers' 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 32.
On 3rd down, Wilson dancing to his left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 32 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
For Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And that is incomplete here.
Rodgers pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And again, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And Adams has it complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Green Bay Packer. 1st and goal at the 2.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll try again with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
On the stop. The play lost a yard.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. The ball comes out. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Mason Crosby on
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will bring